Hi there. Here's an update to our 2017 video back when statues were first being targeted. It's 2020 and they're disappearing overnight. State and local governments are removing them, and mindless mobs around the world are toppling them, decapitating them, even setting fire to them to erase history and its lessons. I can understand going after Confederate statues, the South, slavery, but, and there's always a but, some of those men were very special. Robert E. Lee was offered command first of the Union Army, but he decided that he wasn't going to fight his home state. He'd rather fight for it. At Appomattox Courthouse, General Lee surrendered the great Army of Northern Virginia to General Grant. Lee could have ordered his soldiers to continue fighting as guerrillas. That's not just a little bit of history that it's okay to forget. The United States would have wound up to be the Balkans or the Mideast with endless wars and forever hatreds. Statues honoring the brave of both sides helped make the peace last. Lee beat lots of Union generals, including George McClellan, a 36-year-old young Napoleon who quickly ran for president against Abe Lincoln. Grant's victories stopped McClellan's peace plan, leaving slavery in place in the South from becoming reality. What's weird is that statues of both Grant and Lincoln are being threatened now. Wait, that's not true. Statues of Lincoln and Grant are already being destroyed. Some statues are meant to annoy, like Detroit's Satanic Temple one. It's a 1-ton bronze monstrosity with horns and hooves and wings. They also put up iron pentagrams right next to nativity scenes. The pentagrams say, "In Satan we trust." Well, it's their right and their money. We just don't have to like what they do. And I don't. 10 years ago, young gangs rioting was called wilding. I don't know what it's called now when statues are attacked. Christopher Columbus found America. Thomas Jefferson wrote its Declaration of Independence. Mahatma Gandhi threw the British Empire out of the entire country of India without using violence. You hear of new statues being attacked daily, like the idea to have George Washington, father of the country, getting his and Jefferson's faces blasted off of Mount Rushmore. Wait, wouldn't Teddy Roosevelt's have to go too? It's complicated. How far will this go, huh? There's a giant statue in New York Harbor whose official name is Liberty, enlightening the world. It's also called the Mother of Exiles and even Torch Girl. One arm holds a tablet with America's birth date on it. The other brings the light of freedom to the world. You'd think nobody could be offended by the Statue of Liberty, right? She's neither small at 305 feet tall with a shoe size of 879 nor petite weighing 225 tons. The lady stands for both the promise of America and for the end of slavery. But, and here's another but, African Americans saw her as ironic. Though the United States was supposed to be free and just, discrimination and racism still continued and continue. Lady Liberty was inspired by the Roman goddess Libertas. She was in the Pantheon. When the Romans conquered a people, they let them keep their gods and goddesses and put them in the Pantheon with her to be honored. By the way, when the Christians got power 1,500 years ago, they threw all those statues out. Another, by the way, today's Christians still believe in one true God. That's why they didn't fit into the Roman system and got fed to the lions for the entertainment of the mob. Now, some of today's mob are going after statues of Jesus Christ because they're white. If you look at anything, you can always find a reason to hate it. The Taliban, they blew up a 1,000-year-old statue of the Buddha carved out of a mountain. Bringer of light, there was one called Lucifer. Well, he decided to become Satan. So should the Statue of Liberty be torn down because it honors the bringer of light? What do you think about that? Is there any man or woman who can withstand this sort of hypersensitivity? There's a name for it: woke. I wonder, is there any person, place, or thing fit to be honored according to the standards of the woke censors? John Locke wrote that politics and power without truth and reason give terror and tyranny. That's serious. You really should think about that. History happens. You got to remember it and then learn from it. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please comment, like, follow, subscribe, all the rest. But always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you remind someone that history should inspire them to do better than all those who came before. This one has been sad for me because unfortunately it seems needed. God bless America. Until the next time. Thank you.